guys, it's Glenn from GlennCarCollection.com, and we're going to do a quick review here of the Kia Stinger GT. This is the rear-wheel drive version. You can also get this in all-wheel drive. The GT version has a 3.3-liter twin-turbo V6. It produces 365 horsepower, 376 foot-pounds of torque, 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds, and you can get it in, like I said, all-wheel or rear-wheel drive. This car, pricing starts for the GT at roughly $38,000. You can get some appearance packages and more options on the GT1 and the GT2, and an all-wheel drive GT2 will be almost $52,000. So this is my first time driving the car. If you remember back in the spring, I missed a chance to drive this. Some other cars, like the Mercedes S65, caught my eye, and the new BMW M5. So now we're getting to drive the Kia Stinger. So this car is supposed to compete with the Germans. Oh, first impressions, it is pretty fast. It actually feels faster than 4.7 seconds to 60. I'm really impressed. That's great. I've read some other reviews saying it had a real nice interior. The interior, well, some of this plastic is covered here with leather, but I don't think it's as nice as a German interior. I think my M2 had a nicer interior, to be honest, and I don't think it competes that well with, say, Audis or AMG. But you got to factor in price. You know, you could spend 80 grand on a C63 or an M3, and you can get this car for under 40 grand. Now, the rear drive does feel lively. Living in the Northeast where I live, you may want to take the all-wheel drive, but if you can get away with rear drive, I will take rear drive with snow tires any day of the week. I love this color blue. This is my favorite color for the car. Yeah, and this car moves. With the turbocharged engine, it does move. Turbocharged 6. Now, a base Kia Stinger, not a GT, comes with a 2-liter turbo 4. And obviously it's not as fast as this car. Back seat is not as big as you think. The car looks big and you go, wow, it's a big back seat. It's the ride is kind of jittery. That's something I just drove a couple other cars on these exact same roads today, and you can tell the difference in ride quality. But if you want a sharp looking car that's really fun to drive, Kia Stinger may be worth checking out. I really love that this is rear wheel drive. It's just very lively handling. Now again, you know, talk about interior here. I think they've done a decent job for a $40,000 car. If I wouldn't say that the interior is great, but it's definitely livable. Maybe the interior looks like a $30,000 car instead of a $40,000 car, but that's not that much of a criticism. This is probably the sweet spot for the car. If you go up to the GT2 model, you're not getting any more horsepower, it's not getting any faster, and you spend a lot more money. So unfortunately, because it's a Kia, I think this car is going to depreciate a lot. Kudos for Kia for making such a car. I hope they stick with it, and maybe the 2.0 version of this car in a few years will probably be the one to get. But if I was going to buy this car today, I would probably lease it, just because I think Kias don't have great resale value, even though they do have strong warranties. I think we'll have to see the reliability of this car and how it does with the enthusiast community. So what keeps M2 and M3 sales and AMG sales up there, Audi S4s, etc., is the enthusiasts are buying those cars used. They're rear drive like this. They're available on stick shifts. There's a whole aftermarket tuning for them, and there's just a very strong following. I don't know if we'll have the same following with the Kia Stinger, but I hope we do, because I'd love to see Kia keep making it. All right, guys, so that is our review of the Kia Stinger. I'm really impressed. For 40 grand, you get a lot of car. Again, I would go with the GT instead of the GT1 or 2. Try to get a discount at your Kia dealer. I don't know how well these are selling now that they've been out a little while. You could probably go there to get a discount, because remember, depreciation may not be as good as a BMW or some other car, but it's definitely worth checking out. I would definitely consider this car as a daily driver. Remember, if you like what you see on the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, hit the notification bell. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you like this car review, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so my channel can grow. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.